And right now on the 7 on 8, powerful storms causing some major damage around West Michigan. We have team coverage surveying our entire area tonight for you, and Ellen's here to walk us through what happened. Now, one of the biggest issues we continue to monitor is power outages. Lots of trees and branches bringing down power lines and hitting transformers. More than 170,000 customers right now for consumers are in the dark across the state, including 30,000 in both Calhoun and Kent counties, 12,000 in Ottawa County. Let's start tonight, though, with Ellen Baca in the tracking center. This storm packed quite a punch. How's it looking now, Ellen?
Goodness, did it ever. We saw some of the wind gusts that were in the 60 to even 70-mile-per-hour range, and that's just where we had storm reports. So a lot of times those fast wind speeds are inferred, but some of the actual wind speeds that we got on some anemometers did come in at the 60 to 75-mile-per-hour range. One of the hardest hit areas was the Holland region, Lake Macatawa. Look at this video as the wind whipped across the lake. You can see that even strong enough to have little bits of debris flying. So we are going to be having to do a lot of cleanup from these storms, a lot of trees definitely taken down from this. So here's where we stand now with Storm Track Live. Very quiet across West Michigan. The severe potential has really zoomed off to the east, just now entering into Canada. We have a few residual thunderstorms that are tracking across West Michigan, but these are not associated with the severe thunderstorms we saw earlier. And they're tracking at about 28 miles per hour or so, moving out of Mount Calm County pretty swiftly. So Mount Pleasant, you'll see another downpour around 7:30 or so, and then Midland eventually at 8:22. If we kind of zoom back out to the west, you'll notice that we have another round of showers that's moving in. These are also sub-severe, meaning we're not worrying about severe potential at all. And after it passes, the rain shower chances for us go way down. So after several wind reports and lost power outages, we just have to wait for this last batch of rain to move through close to about 4 a.m. And then we get to enjoy some sunshine for many days. In fact, much of your 8-day forecast is filled with sunshine. We'll break that down for you in some beach hazards. It's all coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Ellen, thank you. Our team coverage continues with a look at one of the hardest hit areas from Battle Creek all the way to Zeeland. We start tonight with Leon Hendricks. He's live in Granville right now. Leon, what are you seeing?
And Lindsay, good evening to you. Incredible images here from this storm. Mother Nature made it look easy, snapping trees. We are here outside of Rivertown Mall, the island here on Rivertown Parkway. And just within the 30 yards around me, there are no less than 4 or 5 trees down, large branches thrown about this area. Our tour today focused on this part of Kent County, the western part of Kent County, and the eastern part of Ottawa County in the Hudsonville and Georgetown Townships areas. Thousands of people are without power in the area. We are told, though, by Consumers Energy, those folks, those in the Georgetown Township area, will have their power restored by tonight. But take a look. These are healthy trees that storm moved through and simply snapped like toothpicks. And this is the scene that we've seen playing out in a number of neighborhoods throughout the area. Now, at the same time, while we see this damage, there's also plenty of trees in the area that are not damaged. So it gives you an idea of how focused these winds can be. Just across the street there, we don't see any of those trees knocked down, hardly any branches on the ground, but this island really took a hit. Quite a sight to see. The good news is that no one was hurt in this storm. And now the sun is out, though the wind is still blowing. There's power lines down, so it's still a reason to be careful if you do step out. But thankfully, this storm moved through, and as far as we know it, with property damage only. Right now, we're live in Granville. Leon Hendricks, News 8.
All right, Leon, thank you for that live update. We want to go to Zeeland now, where we saw 70 to 80 mile an hour gusts that Ellen just talked about. News 8's Joe LaFergie is there with a look at damage.
Well, they're still sweeping up. After a tree that was familiar to generations here in Zeeland was taken out by the storm, it left a path of destruction through the city and also created some close encounters. Sometimes a howl, sometimes a sound like a freight train. For Joshua Higgs, today's storm sounded more like, well, we'll let him describe it.
You know, but the initial breaking was just a loud pop, you know, and that kind of like pot and then.
Higgs was sitting in the front porch of his McKinley Street home around noon when the storm hit. A limb on an old tree next door couldn't take the strain and came crashing through the roof as Higgs scrambled to get out of the way. Just a short distance away in downtown Zeeland, John Grass was at his battery and electric shop on Elm Street. Suddenly, the wind whipped and the old tree out front came crashing down. It took out the sign and busted the window on a nearby car, but the building escaped damage and no one was hurt.
Never seen it like I hope I never see it again.
And this from the county's emergency management director. The storm has weakened a lot of trees and knocked loose a lot of branches in older trees. So make sure you're careful, especially as the winds pick up again, that you're not in the path of one of these old trees, just in case it decides to fall. In Zeeland, Joe LaFergie, News 8.
Joe, thank you. Continuing now further south in our area, News 8's Kyle Mitchell is near Battle Creek, which is seeing some of the most power outages right now.
Strong winds this afternoon ripped through the Oak Hill neighborhood in Battle Creek, knocking off power to the entire area. Earlier this afternoon, winds in this same neighborhood knocked down a tree blocking Capitol Avenue Southwest near Langley Road. The tree backed up traffic as cars tried to find a way around. People live in the area say strong winds came through around 2 o'clock this afternoon, knocking off power. About 30,000 power outages have been reported in Calhoun County. Tree trimming and utility crews have been busy working to restore power after that line of strong winds quickly moved through. Neighbors say it could take quite some time to clean up all the downed limbs.
That's the property owner's responsibility because insurance companies won't cover it. As long as it didn't do any damage, it's up to us to clean it up.
Crews are working to restore power as quickly as possible and are asking for patience. Reporting in Battle Creek, Kyle Mitchell, News 8.
Kyle, thank you. As we continue through severe weather season, be sure to have the free Storm Teammate app handy. You can get personalized alerts based on what you want to keep an eye on. That's available right now in your app store.